What it do, YouTube? DP is back. Yeah, I'm back, and this time bringing you episode 2 of this one time at Digicamp. Yes, if you're about to love this story. Before we get into the story, I'm gonna hammer on the like button and help grow the channel, help support the video, help support our brother so he can get some cable. Anyway. Yep, this story is gonna be about when I had to attend camp. Yes, this is an actual campfire story. Literally by the campfire. So let's get into this. Now, the camp I had to go to, it was a Southern Maryland Leadership Conference. And convention, conference, whatever it would like to be called at the time. And me and my brother both had to go to it. And around the time, I think it was during my senior year of high school, the summer before my senior year of high school, or the summer before my freshman year in college. More likely, it was the summer of high school, because I would have had band camp for college and all that yada yada bull crap, but we don't need to get into that. So this leadership conference was basically like just any other camp, just focused on leadership qualities, confidence, how to survive in the world afterwards. They had activities like stereotype stuff, confidence building stuff. Like I was singing in front of people, I volunteered, and we had camp. We had a campfire. And overall, it was a good time. Oh yeah. And this story is about my proudest moment. It's not just about camp. It's about my proudest moment. Let's get into that. But anyway. So let's get into my proudest moment. Well, all right, we're gonna go to my proudest moment. Now, like I mentioned before, we had a campfire. And you can't have campfire without s'mores and some ghost stories. We had the marshmallows, the chocolate, the crackers. And once we got all that prepared or whatnot, it was story time. And there were some people, they were telling interesting stories. They weren't scary in the least. But either way, they're people just listening, not listening. There are groups of people. There are groups of people like me. Groups of people like my brother, who at the time was a hood rat hoodlum, trying to be cool for his friends. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. It was just friends. It was the cool darkies. And anyway, I decided, you know what? I volunteer. I got a story. I volunteer as tribute, son. I volunteer as tribute. So before I walked up there, I had to lay down the law. I had to lay down the rules to the peeps. So I let the homegirls know what we were going to do, and they were into it. So they went into position. Nobody noticed, because we're the people we are. Nobody likes to notice us. Y'all know. Y'all feel it. But anyway. So I mosey up and down in front of the campfire. And I get to the story. Now I'm gonna tell the story for you guys. I'm gonna tell you my proudest moment. I'm gonna tell you this story. Now, let's get into this story. Two rival Native American tribes were engaging in intense warfare. A war that has dragged on for years, even decades. The chief of one tribe had one child, a young daughter who grew up knowing nothing of the warring tribes. This young girl loved nature, though, and when in the company of countless bodyguards, she learned the names and cries of every animal she could. Wanting to explore more of the world beyond her designated boundaries, the princess snuck out at night to see the new world. She had already learned the animals around her, and after several hours, she grew tired. Ready to give up, she turned the other way, until she heard the cry of an animal she did not know. Before she can identify the animal who made that noise, she was tied up, stuffed into a bag, and thrown into a nearby river. The rival tribe had killed her, thus ending the royal lineage of her father, crippling their tribe. Even today, when the call of the murderous tribe is heard, you can still hear her terrified screams. And on cue, all you hear is the most blood-curdling, just scariest, girlified screams ever. Listen. And the look on the people's faces. Oh, it was priceless. Y'all, you see the cool thug hoodlum all hugged up on each other, all scared. They falling out their seats. Everybody dropping their stuff. It was priceless. Oh, yes. I had the scariest story ever. I got it. I was the champ. That was the best moment of my life so far. That's what happened. I loved it. It was, whew, words can't describe what I felt. I'll never forget that story. I'll never forget that story. Oh, everybody, they just flipped out. Anyway, yeah, that was my proudest moment, telling the scariest story at camp. Yes, yeah, some of y'all might think, yeah, that's not scary. But hey, I did my best. I tried to remember the story as best I could. It happened years ago, people. It happened nearly 4 years ago. Chill, just chill, just chill. Just chill. But anyway, if you love the story, it was kind of short, but who cares? It was a ghost story. It's not supposed to be that long. If you love the story, like I mentioned before, go ham on that like button. And go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I'm almost at 250, y'all. 250. Can I get 250? Hey, can I get 250? But yeah. You already know I be DP, the masquerade, and did it, destined, and I was out, y'all.